Hey, what's going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode on Taheton County in Farming Simulator 22. How's it going today, guys? I hope all is well. So today we don't got much exciting stuff happening, but we got some work we got to get done. We are in December now, so we're moving through the winter real nice. Today, obviously, like I said in the last episode, we got to do a little bit of plowing. Deep rip in here. We're gonna try to get some fields squared up. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into it today because I want to try to get it all done. So as we move into January, we can start selling our crops and then obviously right out the winter and then get the crops back in the ground. I think I'm going to have to do some tillage on the cornfields. There was only, what, 1 or 2 cornfields, so it's not going to take a whole lot to get them done. But mainly today, we can maybe do that in January before, if it doesn't snow yet. It's not super cold right now, so the ground should be really frozen. It's 27 degrees, but it just started getting cold here this morning. All right, so we're gonna try to get these 2 fields done today for sure. And I'm gonna be using GPS. We got auto steer on this old tractor. All right, we're gonna lower this down. I'm gonna back up a little bit because I want to get a nice AB line set. And we're gonna make this field a lot bigger. I don't think I'm gonna go any further that way. Maybe I will. Oh, can this even pull it? It's supposed to be able to. There we go. Now it's shifting a gear. There we go. It's just gotta shift through all these gears first. Unfortunately. Alright, now we gotta set our... Oh, no. Auto width. There we go. Alright. So now we got our line set. We'll just chug along here. Oh, I gotta do one thing. We gotta turn on allow create fields. It's gonna be a little messed up on this end. Probably a little slanted. Actually, we might do a little curve work here. Just kind of curve it around. Nice, because the ground's a little uneven there. And curved around. It's gonna be a little goofy to actually run equipment in, but it should be okay. I don't think I can tear up that bush at all. Alright, so that's gonna be that shape on that end. Now we're gonna come down here and we're gonna try to plow up some of this too. I'm not really necessarily going for square fields because I ain't worried about that. Most of the fields on this map aren't square anyways. I just want the most land we can get here. Alright, we're gonna curve this way now. Just try to expand our acreage a little bit. We got all this land here that we're not doing anything with. We might as well plow it up and turn it into a bigger field. Alright, curve around town. It's not gonna be the prettiest thing I've ever done, but it'll work. One quick thing, guys, if you are new here and you have not done so already, make sure to smash the subscribe button down below. We are super close to 1,000 subs, and that's absolutely insane to me. So I really appreciate it if you help us reach that. Our goal was to be there by June, and so far we have absolutely killed that goal, and we're gonna be there a lot sooner than that. And I really do appreciate all the support. Like, it's amazing. All right. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can get a couple extra acres out of this. I'm not expecting a ton, but a couple acres is a lot. And I thought about turning those all into one big field. I'm not real sure on that yet. This is the main field I wanted to do. And I think there's one other plot of land. I'm going to have to drive around in the side-by-side because I've been slacking on just getting 100% what I wanted to do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just mark that line there. I mean, so far we've already got a half acre plowed under, so that's pretty good, actually. That's you know, a couple hundred more bushels a harvest, which isn't a lot, but it adds up. It'll add up fast. Over the next, you know, if this is real life over the next 30 years, well, you know, that could be a new tractor someday. We're paying tax on this ground. Might as well use it to make the money. That's my theory anyways. All right. Hopefully we can get it all. I want to, like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but I want to get it as good as I can get it. All right. Lower that down. Shut all that off here. There we go. All right. This tractor pulls this thing pretty well. At the start there, I was getting a little nervous that it wasn't going to pull it at all. I have to go get the big Magnum out. I'm eventually going to get a bigger chisel plow. But at the time, they're really expensive for one thing. So maybe after we sell some corn, we can maybe do that. We are going to be looking for more land too. That's the other thing. I think I've got a plot in mind. But right now, with only 10 grand in the bank, we can't be overachieving too much. Let's put it that way. It's nice to get the old iron out in the fields once in a while. I mean, most of our equipment's fairly old, but some of it's pretty big. The combine's pretty new. That would be a newer combine, I do believe. The Magnum's got some age on it. That's a little bit older Magnum. But these two tractors are older, and it's nice to use them. Because these are the tractors that really built America and built agriculture as we know it today. Let farmers really do some cool things. And then we're going to have those strips down the middle, and it'll be one giant field. Probably get corn in it this next year, since I think those, one was corn, one was soybeans. We might just plant beans in it again. Doesn't take a whole lot out of the soil for soybeans, as much as corn, I should say. All right, we're going to run down and do those passes down there, and then we'll just do I'll switch my GPS to get these lines nice and perfect up and down, and that'll be all that it is to this field. Let's look at the map real quick here. Where's the other ones that I was thinking about? I was thinking about doing something up here. Well, there's some grass fields, I suppose, that need to be touched up. I can't do anything with this field. I can maybe combine them two, which I will do. Actually, there might be a waterway there. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do some looking with. We're gonna take a ride around on the side by side and just kind of get a game plan for what we're gonna do with the rest. All right, lower that down. I might just switch the AB line right now because I don't know. It's a horse apiece. We've almost got a whole acre out of this. If I can get 1.5, I don't want to. I got a nice line, nice curve there. I don't really want to mess that up. There we go. All right. Get some in-cab view. It's definitely working the tractor, that's for sure. It's not being easy on it. It's the first time this tractor's been out of the shed in a long time. And this is the only job this tractor has to do right now, is pull this thing. And as we expand more, because I think our next plot that we want to purchase is probably, oh no, it's not that one. What was the cheapest one? I think it's this one. All these fields down there. Oh shoot, I messed up. Uh-oh. Oh well, it'll be okay. We can maybe straighten up that curve just a little bit now. Kind of add a little extra into it. Yeah, it'll be okay. We fixed it. Fix the goof. It'll look weird in the bush there, but I'm not too worried about it. All right, and just like that, we've already got a whole acre pretty much tilled up or broken up. That's good. Now, I don't know technically if this was real life, if you would cultivate it and get a fine finish on it before it really freezes. I don't know if that would make it more difficult in the spring with all these, with all the dirt turned up. I'm not sure. If any of you are real farmers out there and could let me know, I'm not going to till it up today, but if you guys leave a generous comment and you know about it, let me know down below, because if that's something that you would have to do in real life, maybe next episode we'll do that. We'll probably have to tear into these grass fields too. I don't know if that's going to be a spring project yet, spring tillage or not. If it doesn't snow this winter, we might be able to get quite a bit of fall tillage done. I know IRL, a lot of farmers were really liking how this winter has turned out so far. They got most of their tillage done before it got cold. Actually, what's this plot of land right here? I don't really like it. I like the one across the road more. Yeah, I like that one. That's the one we're gonna go for. It's probably that plot there. Should be the nicest for us. All right. We gotta change that a little bit. I want a nice, perfect, probably 3 passes. Lower it down. I thought I was gonna miss a little bit there. Wow, it's weird to think how much bigger this field just got. By just doing this little bit, we've expanded it almost that whole, almost an acre and a half by the time we're done. Which, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in the game it doesn't look like that much. But in real life, that's actually quite a bit of land that we've just opened up. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can cut any of these trees down or get rid of them, because I could get quite a bit more out of this chunk here without these trees. Although trees are very, very good for the world, so maybe we just leave the trees, let them be. Alright, once we're done with this pass, we're going to pull back to the yard, hop in the gator, or not the gator, the Kubota, and run over to like the 67, 68 area and check and see if we can push anything together there. I wanted to combine all of them into one, but with the waterways the way they are, I don't know if I want to disturb that. Maybe those two down there, I could take one strip between them, make that a big one, and leave these two separate. That could be what we're going to do next. Or we're not going to quite get an acre and a half out of it, because we are plowing up a little bit of this field. But it's pretty close to an acre and a half. That's nice. We could get another strip down this side if we really want it. Probably 2 more strips. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna get another strip or 2 out of this side. Might as well. Now I just gotta try to stop perfectly at the end here. That is gonna be the struggle. Actually, this is gonna be the only strip we're gonna take, because it's getting pretty hilly there. I mean, not major, but I don't want to get into the rough terrain too much. All right, and this will be truer to an acre and a half that we've reclaimed, and we could go this way a little bit more, but I'm not going to. All right, perfect. I say that's good enough. About an acre and a half we just got out of that. Over here, we're probably not going to gain much, but 1 big field instead of having 2 different crops. No, I could just pick up the planter and everything, but I'd rather see 1 big field than multiple little ones. Anyways, I think we're just going to pull a strip. You know, realistically, I could leave this waterway, because this isn't really a waterway where I'm driving, but that is down there more. So I could go up and down here and do this, and technically it'd be all 1 big field. That's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's shift this just this way a touch, hoping we can get all that in 1 pass. All right, we're gonna drop this down. All right, we're gonna just watch that acre meter. Oh, it ticked over to 1.7, so we're not gonna gain a whole lot out of this, but we're gonna gain a little bit. Oh, we gotta try to get this tractor moving again. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna take this pass out, and then we're gonna probably have 2 passes down there, and that field will be done. And then we'll buzz up there and just check. Gosh, I wish this piece of land was cheaper. I thought it was cheaper too. Interesting. There's a lot of grass fields there that I could plow under. It's gonna be almost 2/10 of an acre. 2/10 so far. Maybe we can get almost another acre out of this too. Not quite. It'll be about a half acre, I think. Oh, can we pull it? Yes, we did. Perfect. All right, so that's perfect there. It's gonna, that lined up perfectly. Now we're gonna flop this around, and we're gonna go start down there and take a long pass or 2, and then that'll be done. This tractor boogies across the field pretty nice. It's got some wear on it. We should get it repainted. Like I said, I shouldn't even talk about that because I'm just getting ahead of myself. I don't got enough money for that kind of thing. All right, let's see if we can pull a strip from here to there. Nice and smoothly. I think. Perfect. Yep. Good. All right. So now we got the end done. All right. Can I line this up? That should be pretty good there. Drop that down. Perfect. Lining up good. I do apologize, guys, if the game audio is a little messed up between into some of these different episodes here. I got a audio mixer, and some games are a lot louder than others, and I used to be able to leave it set, and for some reason when I converted to the new computer, I gotta change it every game, and sometimes I fail to do so, and I do apologize about that. I did receive a comment on the Ranch Simulator the other day that there was no game audio, and it's there. It's just very, very minimal. Like you can't hear it at all. It was there, but not there. All right, so we started at 1.7. So we've already got like a half acre out of this. It's weird. It's weird the difference. You know, we did all that over there, got an acre and a half, and now we've just done a few little or some long rows here, and we're getting about the same amount. It's kind of nice. We'll just have to come back and touch up that little area there, and this will essentially be one giant field. All right, can we get to 2.4 or 2.5 by the end? I'm asking a lot now. Alright, I should probably do a little end row here just to kind of keep it looking nice. Ish. I mean, that was a little buggered up there. That was better. I got a thing. I like to see things perfect. That's kind of my issue here. This tractor just wants to eat more. It's got it in it. I wish Farm Sim didn't like have a limit on the tool speed, which it's realistic to have it, right? Because the game mechanics, these tractors would pull this thing right across the map most of the time. The horsepower requirement definitely does affect it. It's kind of amazing when you put a high horsepower implement behind a lower horse tractor, how much it actually does affect it. All right. Looks like we're gonna get almost another acre and a half out of this. It's not too bad. I mean, we are taking a little bit of what we've already got for field here, so it's not gonna be 100% accurate. But by the time we get that done, it'll be about another acre and a half, and have this one giant field here. Wonder if it makes it worth more when I go to sell it. Does it increase the value? I'll probably never sell it, obviously, because my home's here. But maybe someday when we're giant grain farmers, we can go over to like the big 144 field or something. And we'll just have that little weird thing there, but that'll actually kind of make it feel nice. I don't necessarily always like square fields. I mean, this is a pretty square one, but and so it's worth it still to plow it up. So we're gaining like another acre and a half on this one. So 3 acres over the course of a lifetime farming would definitely pay off eventually, you know. More land, the better. That was not the right direction to head. Alright. I'm almost thinking we could probably park this in the shed. So how many grass fields do I own? I think it's just 2. I think I only have 2 grassland fields. And there we go. Oh, a little bit more. We're gonna have a lot of spring tillage to do. Getting all this ready for the nice seed bed for our planter to come through and get the crop in the ground. I also need to look into buying a roller too for our beans. They're quite expensive though, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, so I'd say we gained about an acre and a half out of this. Well worth it. And we're gonna hop in the Kubota real quick here, take a little buzz around, and I just gotta double check. I know there's 53's a grass field, which is right over there, and I think we've got one more in the back 40 kinda that we should get done too. We're gonna have to take the Magnum out and hook it up to that other till thing there. I don't think we need to use this on the grass field. That should break it up enough to be able to get a seed bed in it. We might have to run over it another time before the spring planting, but I think it'll break it up enough. All right. The reason I'm trying to use this, I'm trying to make it a useful purchase for the farm. All right, so we got that one over there. We're gonna cruise back here. I can see another one on the map. 67's another grass field. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do back there because there's a lot of trees and shrubbery. Definitely I'm gonna have to take the skid steer back here and make little driveways, I think. Be a little bit nicer for getting around. Yeah, there's nothing I can really combine back here. So we're gonna go pull the Magnum out real quick and at least get one of these done here today. Probably start back here at 67 because that's a small field. It'll go pretty fast. And I really like that Magnum because she screams. This thing doesn't go as fast as it needs to. It's the workhorse version. Got the bigger sized dump box on it. The back seat's folded up. Alright, we'll park that there. We're gonna have to back this out. Take the grain cart off. Come get that cultivator. I'll probably just leave this outside for the moment. I need to find a good home for it. I don't really know how I want to park it in the shed yet. Well, right there is good for now. This thing definitely has a hopped up motor under it. Oh, I'm a little off on my mark. Alright, we'll hook onto that and head out there. Am I gonna make this? Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll do that one off between episodes. I'll get that field cleaned up and ready to go. But we'll do this one here today. Start unfolding this thing. So this is just a VT. Should break it up. Should. Yes, it will. I'm actually kind of concerned that it's acting more like a plow right now, too. The field boundaries might be a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah, they are. That's why. Okay. Doesn't matter if we come in here at all or not. This will be more good ground for some soybeans and corn. The real money makers. I don't really want to mess with bales or anything right now. Like I said, maybe sometime down the road we'll get into some beef or something. That's all good. Good field right there. Might as well get it all. Ooh, stay out of the trees. Missing a little bit. It's not gonna be the most perfect thing ever, but it doesn't need to be. This is probably only like maybe a 2-acre field at most, if I had to guess. This Magnum pulls this thing like a dream, though. It is screaming a little bit, but it's going pretty good. Well, I don't even think this field's a 2-acre field. It's pretty small. In fact, I should get the plow and combine these two. I might do that. Because the way you drive into this field's right there, so it would be senseless to, or I'd have to plant it in the same crop, because it'd be kind of senseless to bring 2 headers back here to get these 2 fields done. That's something I'll take care of at a later date, though. Not gonna do that today. Alright, that one's pretty much done. I'm gonna clean up that edge real quick. Alright, getting just a little bit more out of it. So 1.2 acres isn't too bad. Alright, we're gonna fold that up and drive over there. Alright guys, well that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Next time when we come back, we're either gonna be in January, or unless you guys give me some tips about as far as leaving that in that state for the winter. If it has to be ran over with this VT or something, if you do that technically in real life before then, I'll come back, and next episode we'll start by doing that, and then we're gonna have to sell corn next month. Actually, I should check the price right now, because we might even have to leave it in December. Where's that at? Right there, corn. It's getting close. Alrighty, well anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.